And we're live on twitch.tv/Asuma. We got bananas in chat from BG Monster, X1 Fan, Badger Spanner, Monkey Ben, Cuplex, Matt Ratsimat, Sharu Mantaru, and the bananas go off the top of the screen. Now I was reading those fast. That means there's a lot of bananas. That means there must be a lot of enthusiasm for today's stream. Despina321 has resubscribed for 5 months. Thank you ever so much, Despina. I appreciate it. Whoo, I've just sat down, haven't I? I have been not on my feet all day. Did some computer stuff this morning, and then just been on my feet again, working on the house, doing other stuff, running around like a headless chicken, and got here just in time because I got a meeting later on. Just in time to stream. Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you for all the bananas in chat, peeps. Nick Mina, Hermitcraft Fan 13, JP Martin's free. Thank you for the bananas. How's your day been so far? Says Kuroka Fan. It's been wonderful. Another productive day on planet Earth. You only get so many. Gotta make the most of them. Large fossils can be found beneath swamps and desert. What do we do with large fossils, though? You know? Can I build a lab and bring them back to life like Jurassic Park? That would be cool. Aha. So, I've been thinking about what I want to do next. I kind of feel like it's probably time to pick a place to call a base. And also start on one of these mods. There was a couple that I wanted to look at. But, not actually on the list, the ones I was interested in. That's interesting. Now, we'll probably end up picking a mod that I've never done before. But I want to know from all of you, which mod is going to help us get a storage system up and running? Like, we need to get a storage system. That means we're going to have to get some materials together. And we should probably be smart and pick some materials, or do some activities to get us those materials, right? Cuplet says RF tools or applied energistics. I kind of want to do applied energistics. Is that the easy one or the difficult one, though? Maybe I should learn. This looks like the one I did before, so the familiarity would help. And I think I've also done RF tool storage before, but I'm not as familiar with this. It's going to require power and getting all of those sorts of things going. What does chat think? Got storage drawers in this pack? I think it's my favourite, honestly, says Akodu. We could do storage drawers. Applied energetics is hard, people are saying. It looks like the one I did before. Like, a lot of this looks quite familiar to me. So, do I tick that? Say what? So, RF tools for early, says Cuplex. Let's go with RF tools. We just got to pick one, right? So, this will be our new quest line. Welcome to RF Tools. This mod is filled with gadgets that can make your Minecrafting experience a whole lot better, such as teleporters, storage, the builder, and highly advanced redstone. I have read. I will claim a manual, control manual, and a smart wrench. And from there, we now have access to all of these quests. Modular Storage. That's probably where we're going to start, right? Question is, does it require power? I remember doing this one before, actually. This was pretty easy. Some quartz, some redstone. Yeah, I think we can get going in this direction. Now let's have a little look at the new things that have been gifted to us. Those are RF tools that we won from a loot chest, didn't we? So there's a lot of reading to do here. And none of them are about storage. That's fine. What's in the other one? They kind of look the same to me. This one's got more pages. Actually, wait, they're all completely different lines of text here, aren't they? Okay. Storage scanner, storage system. Those look like the things we're looking for. Huh. I remember doing this before as well. Storage system. I think we'll start with the basics. So if we're going to a new place, I remember how this works. I think we can pretty much store items inside of here. So if we can get everything into some storage modules, then we can take them somewhere else. We're also going to need machine frames. Now if I press A, it adds it to the side over here. We're kind of done with these other things. So we've got our machine frames over there. We'll put in our modular storage. And this thing, let's put that one in, and that one. And we'll try and get a couple of tier 3 ones and move our items around nice and easy. Okay, so we got a clear objective. We're gonna move our storage system to RF tools. We'll start to do RF tools once we find a location for a base. So we've got to move everything inside of these things. And it stores 300 stacks, did it say? We can do a little estimation here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's say, bust out the calculator. 13 times 8 is 104. Let's keep an eye on that number. Let's just call that another 16, 120. Okay, then that's 27, 27. So 27 times 4 plus 120 is 228 divided by 30 is 7.6. Let's aim to make 8 of these right here, okay? That's how we're going to roll. So we'll need to make 8 times 3 sets of chests first of all. We'll need redstone and gold. We've kind of got some gold here. We'll have some redstone lying around. I feel like we might actually already have a fair amount of what we need. We've got lots of quartz. So very good timing to move on to this mod, it would seem. Where's the wood at? Where the wood at, y'all? Where it be? I know that I had a whole bunch of it. Did I put it in my backpack? Oh, yes, I did. Hey, look, there's even a little bit more storage room here. So we should be fine with 8 of these guards. Cool. Lazy Buttery, thank you for the nice message. Glad you enjoy the streams. Ak Hack has subscribed with Amazon Prime. Ak Hack, welcome to the stream, dude. Appreciate your subscription. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Now everyone's going to tell me that I can do that, you know, without... I can do this. Yes, I can. Oh, but that one then makes that type. Huh. Then it disappears. Say what? That gives us enough chests for everything we need. Terrific. Next thing will be the iron, which I don't have in my inventory. So, you can clearly see already it's a good idea to get storage sorted out because I can't find my things, man. Where are they? Are they in my backpack? It's in my backpack. Cool. We should have everything we need for that. Also, can I get a Cuplex, chat? Am I doing alright, Cuplex? I'm not making some sort of horrible mistake with this plan, am I? Balthazar is here, resubscribing for 7 months, saying 7 months. Cheers, X. Got to catch up with the first 2 streams. They're over on the second channel if you need them. Cuplex says I'm doing it right. Thank goodness. Thank you, Cuplex. Thank goodness for Cuplex. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I didn't know it would do this, though. Say, what is going on there? We are gonna not have enough space. Oh, let's chuck that in there. And then those bits. Oh, jeez. My backpack's just gonna get filled up with random junk. At least I could try and put semi-useful things that would be useful in the backpack, right? Don't know what else, actually. Torches. Torches can go in there. Right. Number 2. We need gold, quartz, and redstone. Then we need gold blocks, didn't we, for tier 3? That's where we're going to get pinched, right there. We're going to get pinched on the bum. Let's see. I could probably put a lot of cobble into my dank knoll as well, but we're still going to aim for 8. So we're going to have to get a bunch of gold all together. And we need probably more iron? No. Don't need any iron. Just gold, quartz, and redstone. Now, how much gold do I have and where is it? That is enough, thank goodness. Looks like we'll have to do them one at a time. As I don't think I can shift click in all the ingredients like that. And here we are. We've got a noise in the ear from Armoured Monkey for 21 months. Thank you ever so much, Armoured Monkey. I appreciate it. Saying, haven't made it to a stream for months. It's nice to be back. Enjoy the stream, everyone. Well, it's good to have you with us. Hope you had a good holiday season. The holidays are over now, right? Back to normality. The modular storage doesn't need power, but the storage scanner does. Don't worry, there's a bunch of easy power options in this pack, says Cuplex. Good to know, good to know. I'm confident we can move forward, though, with my current understanding of this mod and what we need to achieve with it. So we're on the hunt for gold and redstone. You know, there's so much redstone down there, we're not going to have any problem getting ourselves 8 blocks of redstone. We've already got it. Peeps, we've already got 8 blocks of redstone. So we're just on the hunt for gold now, right? Let's go and swoop those up into there. We're going to need these for our crafting, as we will do 8 quartz blocks times 2, so 16. Let's go ahead and put these things in here for crafting as well. And then the other thing we need is the gold. So that's it, we're just on a hunt for gold now. Beautiful. And I'm going to whack that in there. The manuals and the wrench I'll put down in this corner. And pretty much everything else is just good to go up there, isn't it? So we just got to go get ourselves some gold. How difficult could it be? Now we need 9 for a block. And we need 8 blocks times 2, but we double our ores. So 9 times 8, that's the amount of ore we need, right? And that's going to be over a stack. While we're down here, let's collect... Oh. Now we put a sharpening kit on this thing, right? Oh, no, it's broken. I didn't fix it for last time. Cuplex says, remember, whenever you get a new mining material like andesite or iron ore, put it in your dank null. Yeah, maybe. Do I want to do that with ores? It's probably not a big deal because I store 30,000 of them, right? I mean, I've got 30,000 iron. I'm not going to be worrying about it. Have you watched the new Star Wars, says Vinoset. I haven't. I've been meaning to go to the cinema and watch it. Just keep forgetting to sort that out. Let's sleep in the beds. Then we'll go put some of that ore in the smeltery. And must remember to repair that pick. Must remember it. For to not remember would be too derp. Okay, I should probably take this thing with me, to be fair. It's been repaired, it's getting picked up. And out the front here, we're going to have to dismantle this this beautiful smeltery in a little while. Oh yeah, we've also got those things to take with us, and other Tinker's stuff. It might be a bit of a squeeze. Why don't you have a door, says Blue Tree. I mean, I just didn't make one yet, I guess. I didn't make a door. We've got a noise in the ear from Bot007, gifting a sub to a loyal dog. I like the name. Dogs are very loyal, aren't they? And be sure to send a love heart Bot07's way. You can do that now because you've been gifted a sub. Bot, thank you so much for supporting the community. Very kind of you to do that. I appreciate it. And of course, I hope you're enjoying the stream. So, we're looking for that gold, we're looking for that... I mean, I don't actually need to get the redstone immediately, but I can't help but feel with this mod, isn't it sort of based on vanilla a little bit? Like, it uses lapis, it uses gold and iron in its recipes. I should have brought some torches with me. Wait a minute, I did. And there they are. Beautiful. I think I last saw some gold up here. There it is. Why don't you get a walnut door as a reward, says Casepian. Or sorry, yeah, as you said. I did get one. I did, yeah. It wasn't a priority to make a door, you know. Also, there seems to be a little bit of lag picking stuff up, which is a little bit concerning. This is a single player world after all. It shouldn't be that difficult. There is redstone everywhere. We're going to level up our XP and all of that stuff, aren't we? I can feel it coming. We've already got 30 levels. Frog. Okay, it kind of looked like a half person in the ground. Because we've seen some strange half people so far in this mod pack. And I thought it was another one of those. You know? We got a noise in the ear from Jesp K77. for 7 months. Thank you ever so much, dude. I appreciate it. Hope you're here in 77 months. I'm joking. 70 months from now, who knows? Who knows? Thank you so much for the support, dude. We've got Trains CSMC with the 3-month resub saying 3 montharinos with the Asuma. Montharinos indeed. Thank you ever so much, dude. Appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the stream. I thank you for your support. And you won't believe it. Guess what I've spotted twice down here? Gold. There was gold behind me. There was gold over here. I call it double gold, you know, when there's 2 lots of gold about. Okay, sir, I forgot that I have a lunge to attack with the... How do I do it? Oh, got a brain. Got a brain. Okay, sun get wrecked. Sun get wrecked, it's time for you to represent. Okay. Isn't it like... Oh, jeez, what was that? Okay, you're dead. Okay, that is danger right there. Danger, danger. Stay away. Let's take everything because that's easier. Also, I'm pretty sure some of that iridium stuff is pretty fancy schmancy, you know. Right, maybe it's time to use the dank null. Let's put redstone in here. Yes, let's put lapis in here. Gold, iron. Now, maybe even like rotted flesh. Let's put the naff stuff down the bottom. Maybe not the zombie brain. Oh, it doesn't let me. Bones, string, stuff we're going to accumulate frequently can go in there. That's cool. Alright. And I'll take all of that as well. And I hear lots of moaning and groaning. Don't leave those ender pearls in a chest. They're valuable in this mod pack. Good point. We picked them up, didn't we? Yeah, look. Ender pearls. We got them. We got them. Let's collect our double diamonds. Okay, over here and over there. Keeping you repaired. I need to add like more durability to it. I think you can do that with a diamond as a modifier. Okay. We learned this before, didn't we? You have to mine them individually. That appears to be it. 1 diamond. Not good. Better than nothing, though. Definitely better than nothing. Also 1 gold. 1 diamond again? I feel like I'm being cheapened here. At least there was another one above it. Right, let's not get too lost. We need to remember our way out of there. Take the chests, says Ro. I don't think I will. What's the point? Might have been easier to break them to pick everything up, but yeah. Redstone, gimme, gimme, gimme. God, there's so much moaning and groaning going on. Also, how much of this gold ore have we collected? That's all we're here for, really. And I see some more of it. Jesp says, "Bam, spam with baked beans." Now, initially I thought chat spamming a bunch of baked beans, but then you made me think of food, and now it all makes sense. I need to think of what dish I'm going to cook myself tomorrow. You know, going shopping. I wanna do something a little bit maybe on the fancy side. I don't know. Thinking about food now. Oh, that was a lot of redstone. A lot of redstone. And there's some more gold. And some more lapis. All the things that we want to get. Well, this is a productive mining session so far. Let's hope a creeper don't come out of nowhere and blow me up. A creeperino. More redstone. Iron is over there. Iron is over here. It's all good, isn't it? It's all good. We got noises in the ear. We got Pingundu34 subscribing with Amazon Prime. Pingundu, thank you so much for your subscription. I appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Hope you're entertained. Having a good time. Why did I not get that? Why did I not get it? And we got him. We've also got Hupflupper for 3 months. Thank you ever so much, dude. Appreciate the support. Hope you're entertained. Having a good time. We also got Badger Spanner doing cheers, throwing bids, saying, "Was the pre-stream music Autumn's Grey Solace? Sounded familiar." Yes, it was. It was the song Immortal Muse, and I don't know why I haven't looked into it yet. The song names don't display on the pre-stream. I absolutely adore that song. What does this stuff do to me? Hopefully nothing bad. I'm going to go in it, because I want the lapis. Okay, hopefully that doesn't backfire. It seems to be okay. And we want the gold. We've surely got enough gold by now, right? Surely we've got enough. Surely don't call me Shirley. Oh, it broke. It broke. Didn't notice. Let's check our dank knoll to see how we're doing. Yeah, we've got 45. I believe that's more than enough. So we'll start to head back up. Just going to get the last little bits that I saw in this area. This is slow, but it'll do. Thank you. And let's backtrack out of here. Badger says thought so. Yeah, they got a very particular vibe, right? But it's a vibe that I love. Quite often do I just put their albums on shuffle and just chill out for a while. Absolutely adore their music. Okay. How did we get down here? I remember placing that cobblestone in a panic. Trying to get away from some mobs, I believe. Possibly. And now I'm finding all the distractions. Hey, we're going to need this anyway to get going, so it's all good. We are looking for a ladder to take us home. Do you see it anywhere, peeps? Is any of this familiar to you? It's familiar to me, so don't worry. Oh, we started off in the branch mine, didn't we? I should have perhaps headed downwards more, but I know, and you know, that it's just over here. Oh, look! When we put our marker in, it was kind of remarkably close to this ladder. X, do you like ducks? It's really important, so please answer me, says BG Monster X fan. It is very important, I agree. We must know if I like ducks or not. I like all creatures of planet Earth. You know? We're all living things. We're all part of the miracle. And, yeah, that's all I've got to say right now. Okay, stopworm. Oh, jeez. I'm going to zip loads of this stuff up into there. Orange rune. Looks fancy schmancy. Food bundle. That looks like it does a lot of good. Iridium shard. Quartz. Displacement ones. These are some of the things, aren't they? Some of the things. Right. Back to crafting. No. Smelting. And obtaining things from here. We'll leave one behind. So we should have a bunch of gold in here. Let's make a bunch more. 3 blocks. Ah, I might have just done a bad thing. I might have just done a bad thing, my friends. 4 blocks of molten obsidian. Let's go ahead and get those blocks out of there. And then the gold will be left. Rubbleby Hubble says, do you like mosquitoes that give you malaria? I don't have malaria. As far as I know. I know what you're saying. Look, mosquitoes just trying to survive, right? So you're framing it like, do you like mosquitoes that give you malaria? Do you like those humans, okay, that are massacring billions of animals every year to eat? Literal genocide upon a population of other living creatures. I mean, that's part of life, right? Things eat each other. Viruses are things trying to survive. It's all the same thing. Can I not? There we go. Can I do that? Thanks. It looks pointless, but it gets rid of that stuff. Now we've got 7 blocks in here. Dark Phoenix says vegetarian, so no. But what about all the animals they kill to keep them out of the crop fields, you know? What about all those pesticides on your veggies? Eh? It's all part of the same thing. It's all life. The people are putting dirt faces in chat. What for? What, this? I'm doing everything right, am I not? I'm pretty sure I'm doing everything right. This stuff can start to get packed away. It can start to get packed away, I think. Don't think we're going to use that unless we need to make a ingot, actually. The one Emerald Gamer says, what about all those single-celled organisms that are killed whenever people do anything? Exactly. Exactly. How many single-celled organisms have you stepped on in your life? Oh. It's just what it all is. It's all the same. At all levels. It's all just stuff eating each other and killing and dying and the circle of life. We got noises in the ear. It's Gun Rover resubscribing for 28 months in a row. Gun Rover, thank you ever so much for 28 months of support. By the way, we're 25 minutes into the stream. I can't believe it. I just thought, oh, hot cup of tea. Probably about time to drink it. Badger Spanner says, when someone please think of the tardigrades. Aren't tardigrades those creatures that can survive the void of space? Oh, look at that. Look at that. That's not good. Luckily for me, though, I've got more. Badger says, yep. Ah, I remembered something then. That's good. The Champ says, hey X, what up? What you up to? We're going to dismantle our temporary beginner's base here and move to a new location very soon. Now, this is a slow job, but someone's got to do it. Kuroko fan says the only thing worse than stepping on a Lego is stepping on a rusty nail. Oh, I can think of something worse than that, mate. 2 rusty nails? 2 rusty nails? Oh, I've blown your mind. You never thought of that. What about stepping on a spiked bat? Oh, it turns out there's more than one thing worse than stepping on Lego. You know. What about killer Lego? Lego that's trying to actively kill. What about Lego with a gun? Oh, jeez. Imagine stepping on that. You'd really annoy it, wouldn't you? It would probably shoot you. Scrub Apple says, why is the rust so bad? Yeah, I'll tell you what's worse than stepping on Lego? Just a nail. Doesn't have to be rusty. Don't go in there. Doesn't have to be a rusty nail, jeez. If I put 2 more in, doesn't that even it out nicely? I think that evens it out. Jaquita says, the only thing worse than a rusty nail is stepping on a stingray barb. What about a stingray wrapped in barb wire? Jeez, that would be pretty bad. Faster Light says, what about a saw blade? Gee, the only things worse than stepping on Lego is stepping on Lego that tries to kill you, stepping on Lego with a gun. Okay. 1 nail, 2 nail, 3 nails. Apparently 69 nails. Don't know what happens to all the ones in between. I'm losing track. I think there's a lot of things worse than treading on Lego, peeps. You know, I think there's a lot of things worse than treading on Lego. Don't tread on lava. Oh no, don't want to do that. Alex Abrasi says, how will the Lego use the gun? Don't think about that. Think about how angry the Lego with the gun is going to be when you tread on it. That's what I'd be concerned with. Got to think about the bigger picture sometimes, not the details, you know. Okay. I think we've got... No, we haven't got what we need. Because we need more than that. I really thought we'd got more than enough after caving. We're going to need a bunch more. Huh. In fact, I think we need 3 more gold. No, we need like 12. Oh, well, back down we go. 12 more gold ore, maybe. Maybe we'll get a little bit more than that just to be on the safe side, right? Oh, I really thought that would have been enough. Okay. Apparently there was gold immediately next to me all the time. This makes me feel nervous. Do you know what make me feel safe? A little bit of that. Little bit of that. Oh look, there's gold here as well. There's gold galore just hanging out right next to the bottom of my little drop down chute. So I guess the dank knoll is picking it up, right? So we've got 9. So that'll make 2 blocks. So we need another 9, essentially. And then we'll be good. Good in the hood, homie. Do we have more torches? Torturunos? No more torturunos. We're doing it in the dark now, peeps. It's not my preferred way of caving, but that is a lot of lapis. And there's some coal. And then we can probably grab some cobble from inside the dank knoll. And that rhymed. Beautiful. I also didn't bring my forge table thing down with me, so my pick is going to break. Priorities. We needed to get that thing more durability, I think. Let's save a little bit of... Why is there so much gold right here? It's a good thing. It's a good thing. Look, more gold. This is the gold cave. Thank you. Lapis, we're after that. And redstone. I'm going to leave that redstone though. Going to conserve some of this stuff for gold. More gold! Thanks. This hasn't been very difficult at all, has it? What are we up to now? We need 18. We got 20. Beautiful. What a pleasant little trip that was. Nothing tried to kill me. And we got exactly what we needed in a short amount of time. Is this expert mode or normal, says Celevaug. It's normal mode. It's normal mode. BG Monster X1 fan says the worst thing to step on is your cat's dog or tail. Yeah, actually accidentally stepping on another creature. Which we apparently do all day long because there's little microcelled organisms everywhere. Jeez, why don't they get off from under my foot already? Anyway, we'll chuck this over here. Do a little fancy schmancy repair. And then we'll grab our gold. And I'm going to put 18 blocks in over here. Exactly how many it does at one time as well. Coal could probably go in there, couldn't it? This thing really is like a backpack. I like it. Cublex says nothing is trying to kill you, X. The only thing trying to kill you is your own derps. Oh, those derps. They want me dead, I know. But there'll be no derps today. Fun fact for you. I was sorting out my computer this morning. I was like, once a year you should probably just go through all of your folders, the way you organise stuff, and just look for stuff that's you're not using anymore that can be deleted. I was just doing a cleanup, right? One of the things I do though is you end up with like large folders full of files, and it makes backing up slow. So I put a load of those into zips. So now the program like looks at basically your hard drives are going to be quicker at transferring one big file than lots of small ones that are the same size overall. So yeah, I like zipped up a bunch of stuff. Anyway, moved some things around so they made a bit more sense. Sometimes I just chuck something in a folder and give it a name, and then later on it doesn't make much sense. I moved the derp counter, and there I am trying to get it to start, and I'm like, why's the derp counter not starting? You know, classic derp right there. You can see Windows stat to see what's taking up space, says Broham Fantacan. Yeah, I actually have been using that program for a long time, and I literally do that. I open it up, I sort out the folders by size and then by file count, and you can also sort by type of file on your computer, and it just lets you identify something that's taking up space or perhaps slowing you down. Like I had gazillions of font files where I downloaded like the Google Font Archive, and I realized that I should just zip that up, leave it in a folder for when I need to use it, and it makes backing up quicker. So I've freed up a load of hard drive space, made my backups quicker. It's all good. It's all good in the hood, homie. Right, those are the last two that we need, and it looked like we had a little bit extra as well. Maybe I did my math wrong. So we've got 1 block and 3 ingots left. Probably not going to bother with the ingots, just take the block. Saturn says, thanks for the AFK fishing program. No problem. Mon PGC helped with that as well, upgrading it. Essentially, the initial thing I had was a script someone sent to me, and then I ended up like working with Mon to give it an interface and that kind of stuff. And now it is the program it is today. Beautiful. All right, let's get these done. Top tier stuff. Then we've got to make the things they go in as well. It's all fine and dandy doing one thing at a time, but sometimes it is better to look forward a little bit. There might have been some stuff I could have been collecting. So we need to make machine frames. Now we can use lapis, I'm pretty sure, and we've got all of these things. So we probably need to smelt up some iron. Then we need chests and more redstone and quartz. I think we're going to have enough to get by because we had a lot of quartz. So there's the quartz. Now we need the means to make a chest. Let's go outside. Let's go inside. Sleep in the bed first. Triple99 says, "What's the plan?" We're gonna find a location for a base. I would love to have a vision for a base idea. I just haven't had one come to me the last few days. I'm one of these people that likes to like crack on and do, as opposed to like sit around and wait for the inspiration to come to you. There's pluses and minuses to that. If I'd have, you know, put together something in my mind a long time ago, then I might be ready now to take care of that. I could open up one of my little folders of screenshots, because I found a few of those today. They're full of like inspiration and ideas. Maybe flicking through that would spark up an idea that I once had or something. There's many different approaches to bases, and I think playing modded we're here to learn, so we're probably going to go with something relatively simplistic, but maybe add some detail to. It's hard to say what exactly. Do an upside down pyramid, says Tazarina. I don't think I'm in the mood for doing like big abstract shapes, although the best place to do that is probably modded. My problem with them is that it takes like a lot of iterations to get them right. We need, hang on, let's double check this. That doesn't need, so we need another 4. Let's do that. There we go. So, well, it'll be all right. It'll work out in the end. Are we full? Because that won't go in. Okay, and there's a whole bunch of stuff here, isn't there? There's a whole bunch of stuff here. Next thing is to get out our redstone, our lapis, iron, and gold. Let's make a bunch of that. We've got to smelt up the iron. Got to get out our lapis, our redstone, and leave one of those behind. In that goes. Let's take that out. Wasn't there like 3... Hang on, there was 3 ingots left. I don't want them to mix with the gold, so we'll do that and take it out. Cool, we're doing good. Right, now while that's smelting, I think I am actually just going to go look up that folder quickly. Please forgive me for the inaction on the screen. It'll take me but a moment to open up. Not sure if there's anything quite suitable. Although that is particularly nice. I'll keep that idea in mind. Yeah, there's some interesting things here. Not quite what I'm looking for, though. We'll have to explore and hope that something hits us on the way. Can you make yogurt in Minecraft, says Enderdan. Probably in this mod pack. Hup Flupper says, how much experience do you have with modded Minecraft? Well, played Mod Source 1, Mod Source 2, Hermit Pack. I think there was another one in between that. Fullcraft 1 and 2, and the Project Ozone. But I wouldn't say I'm that good at modded. I struggle to remember all the stuff in it, really, and learn. Apparently gold and iron don't mix, so I was worried over nothing. Okay, we've probably got enough now. No, we don't have enough for that. I think we need to smelt up another lump of these. It's going to go straight back in the null. Why didn't you just go into my inventory like planned, eh? Don't forget, Asumanadi, says Cat King. That's true. And then we done a couple of like live streamed modded things. Playing in Skyworlds. Skyworlds? Is that what we call them? Do I have to do that with an empty hand? No, there's just nothing in there yet. Jeez. Jeez. Okay, so we've got to go make these things now. And we've got to make 8 machine frames. Very good. And then modular storage. Now what throttled that was probably the chest, actually. Sweet, we've done it. We've got our modular storage, and now we've got the storage modules. Beautiful. Now that was a quest completed, apparently. Oh, right, sweet. I forgot we were doing that. Oh, wait, is it 3 per 1? If it is, then don't even worry about it, because we'll use more of these in the future. No, that's a filter. What if I shift click? It goes there. No, it's actually just 1 for each of these, isn't it? Right? And then I've put that in there. Wonder if you can stack them inside of each other. That'd be a thing to do. So yeah, each one of these go in here. And what I believe this means we can do is put the items in and then move them with us through these 8 different cards. Over here we've smelted up some stuff. Let's keep it going. Okay. No, wait, what do I want to do? I want to make an ingot. As many as I can. Right, and... oh my goodness me, this is going to be painful. This is going to be painful. I'm telling you now. So, in our backpack, we will put things that belong in there, which is literally just those. Open this thing. Apparently, I've got an architect's saw bench. Very good. Let's drag out all of this. Move it somewhere else. Okay, so we're going to put in all of that. And then go for all of these things. Try not to goof up. Yep, all of that. All of that belongs up there. Now, what I should be able to do is take this out. Okay, we can wander around with it. We got that. And then put it back in when we move to our new place. And then it's all in there. Excellent, beautiful, wonderful. I like it, I love it. That is a simple way to go. So, now for the... maybe I should break this so some stuff can go into the dank knoll. Yeah, like a whole bunch of cobble, I'm pretty sure just went into the dank knoll. Then we come around here and we just zip all of that into there and forget about it. It's like nothing ever happened. What mod adds the dank knoll, says Elizy. It's called dank knoll. Funny enough, that's the mod. Okay, that is so painless to do. I'm glad we're getting storage done. Because modded adds a crazy amount of items, doesn't it? And maybe I should have put these a little bit closer, but hey, I just decided to put them out here, you know, don't judge me. Cool, 11... what was that, 1100? No, that's not how you say it. 111 so far. Next one will be this. Dank knoll isn't on my Enigmatica 2, says Mickey Welsh. I wouldn't know why that is the case. Laskoff suggests you need to update the pack. So an outdated pack might not have it. Is it me, or are we getting... right, I did all that calculation, right? Oh, I thought it was 30. Didn't I? I thought it was 30. Oh... is that a derp? Why did I think it was 30? I'm sure it said like 30 stacks somewhere. 300. It's a massive derp. I've just managed... again! How do I do this so often? I've just managed to spend the first 40 minutes of this live stream, okay, gathering materials for a whole bunch of storage when what I need was just one of them. I mean, I will need it. I will use it in the future, so that's a positive. But I am not happy. That was weird. Why didn't anyone point that out to me earlier? Someone probably did. Well, we've got a load of storage now, so that's good. When he says you'll use it eventually, X. Exactly. Exactly. Okay, there we go. You can never have too much resources in modded, says Music Phonics. Unless you're bad at making a storage system. Then you can. Then it can be too much for you. Then you can be like, this hurts my head. Which is me, most of the time I play. Okay, so we've used 2/3 of that, which is unbelievable. Things that I want to take from here. This. That. Some of these. Some of those. Some of this. Does all the things pop out of it? They don't, thank goodness. We've got some furnaces up there. Okay, and we'll take that as well in the bed. So nothing much of use left here. Goodbye, first base. It's been fun, but it's time to move on. I guess we'll grab that and chuck all of this in here. And then we've got to take this thing down. This sucker's got to go. We've got some more iron blocks first. Gonna put those into regulars. And you know what? My bed is in here, isn't it? Can I search for bed? I can. Beautiful. That should probably go in my backpack. Water wheels are a good early source of power, says Laskoff. I think I've used those ones before. I think I remember how they work. We got a noise in here. It's James Shopland resubscribing for 47 months. Saying nearly 4 years of subbing. Indeed, dude. Thank you ever so much for 4 years. That's incredible right there. Appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying the stream. Okay. Say goodbye to all of that. And to all of these. Their time has expired. What's this pack, if you don't mind me asking? Says Arrow of Peace. It should be the title of the stream. It is Enigmatica 2 that we are playing. I think I accidentally put my dank null in here. I did. It should store all the information, right? Thank goodness for that. Right. We're going to be heading out of here now. Well, hold on to that. We need these things. And then we need some more food. Now, there is a lot of stuff in here, and I don't know what food I'm going to grab. Maybe some steak. Do we have some steak? 3 pieces of steak. Plus all of this will probably be fine. Oh yeah, and we've got to take all of this with us. Don't get it twisted. Ah, but I've left the cards inside of them. Yet they stacked, probably because they're all empty. And then I've leave the card in this one. It won't stack with the others, I believe. There you go. Apparently one of them is slightly different. That is absolutely fine. So now we go exploring. Wait, you left one item, says Nash? Oh yeah, look, over there. Well spotted, Nash. This is it. We're leaving the area. I don't think there's anything else for us to take from here. And we're heading for new terrain. I did say earlier I like the idea of playing with basalt. We should also perhaps think about chisel textures. Can basalt be chiseled? Do I have to do this that way around? Basalt. Albasalter, and that's basalt. Yeah, so maybe like a dark themed base could be a thing we do. Okay. James Shopland, thank you so much for the subscription. We've also got Silent Gargoyle subscribing as well. Thank you, Silent Gargoyle. I appreciate that. Thank you for using your Prime subscription on me. Whoa! You've got to watch where you're going here. I've got a cup of tea that needs drinking as well. Dude Resame says I followed. Thank you for following. Peeps, be sure to hit the follow button if you ain't done so already. It's free to do so, and then you get notified of when there's cool live streams happening. And by cool, I mean derp. Okay? There'll be derps. You know, the derp is unavoidable. Right. Another one. And another one. Pete G85, thank you for following, dude. Ted Giraffe, thank you for following. Appreciate it. Pug Lover, thank you. The heart is filled, that means I'm following, right? Says Hade Stamps. I would say yes, but I don't use Twitch enough to know. I'm a derp. You know, I just stream on here. Go on, lily pad jump. Oh, it would have been epic. It would have been epic. It would have been epic. Kaboom! Hey, that didn't make me move. Wait, what? Is that? Ah, that's a thing, isn't it? Well, I can hop my way to victory. So far, most of the biomes we've seen have felt rather similar to one another. That is interesting over here. What's this? Would Frostwalker work on the slime boots, says Beard. I don't know. I've got a feeling they're not enchantable. I don't recall ever seeing them enchanted. One thing I do have is good boots for swimming, though. Which is cool. Right, so this little swampy thing here is kind of interesting. Not really seeing anything that screams build here at me yet. And I don't want to fall into here. I want to stay above it. Ugh. Ugh, looks like I'm down here then. Woo! Oh, slime up in the sky. Maybe build a base up there, who knows. I think having one of those nearby would be a good idea so we can get a supply of slime coming in. Wow, this is quite a big old biome, isn't it? The biomes feel rather large, I must say. Look how far this spreads out. And even with this, travelling through it is a little bit fickle. What was that over there? Some sort of building? That was not a building, it was a tree. How do you fix Twitch's mods, Asuma, says Puglover. What do you mean by that? Not sure what you mean. Okay. Ugh. Let's try again. That's more like it. So these trees are alright, and then there's a structure back here. Is that... What's the name of those crazy dungeons with tons of mob spawners in there? Is this one of them? Now there's a chest down there. I really don't want to die. There's several chests. What do you think, peeps? Oh, that broke my pick. I didn't think of that. Hey, I've got a bunch of building materials now. Let's repair that. In order to do that, we need to grab... Well, it's one of these, isn't it? It's that one. So we'll also be keeping our tool forge on us now. I guess I could put that back in there. I could put those in there. Let's pick it up. Oh yeah, it's broken. So, make sure we've got some cobble. That is easy peasy right there. Cool. And it's probably going to break again if I break the netherrack, right? I mean, I don't see any pressure plates, although maybe I do. Apparently it's not a roguelike dungeon, people are telling me. Okay. Well, let's go down a block at a time and look out for pressure plates. There are pressure plates. They're ones that players can set off. And I bet there's a bunch of TNT underneath, isn't there? Okay. Okay, the TNT's gone. Slightly stressful moment, my friends. Oh! What is empty? Cobwebs? Oh, what a scam. What an absolute scam. I want my money back. That was pants. Okay then, I guess we're moving on. Just making sure I picked up my modular storage. That would be a nightmare if we left that behind. There's another sort of structure over here. Probably not got any good loot in it, given the way things are going. Alright, well, exploration continues, my friends. It continues. That looks like some astral sorcery stuff off in the distance. Boom! And we hopped all the way across. That is way too many flowers. This is just noisy, this area. This is not where we're going to live. Right, off we hop. Off we hop. Do you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of Fullcraft, and then you would find the occasional Hermitron. like off in the distance. You'd find loads of them if you did this slime jumping stuff. Now there is a structure over there. I also like the look of those hills. That has got a horsey in it. Oh, I remember one of these from Fullcraft. You are a villager. And you trade a wrench. Yes. Now what do you have in your chests? A druid. Black quartz. Food. Delicious, precious food. And now zombies. Okay, let's go up in the sky. It's a good place for a dwarf-style base, says Music Phonics. I feel like I don't want to go underground. That's too easy. I'm not looking to build something that's a work of art either. But, yeah, I just kind of want a location that feels right for something. Peeps are saying I missed the gold block. I saw it. I didn't want to steal from those villagers. Then everyone would be messaging me going, you stole from the villagers. Now they're like, why didn't you steal from the villagers? Jeez. Make up your mind, people. Make up your minds. This tall area here is kind of interesting. Nice valley, says Major. I agree. It is nice. I feel like I might want to go build in a bit more of a obvious type of biome. Something like a mesa or a desert or something with just something kind of bold. Now this looks like the place that I settled in on Fullcraft 2. These trees feel very familiar, and so does the colour of the grass. I think we might have to sleep in a bed. Let's do that. Piggy, hello, hi. Nice to meet you. Earthwalker says X, expecting the chat to make up its mind. The chat always makes up its mind and agrees on everything. Jeez, that's just a given. I forgot what direction we were moving in. I think it was this way. Try living in another dimension, says Cuplex. Oh, like what if we went to the end dimension and build a bunch of floaty platforms? That would be seriously cool for a modded base, I think. Are we kind of ready to do that? I mean, the Ender Dragon isn't dead. I'm not going to fight it with this stuff on me. But we could try and find an end portal. I do like that idea. I do like that idea. There are probably RF Tools dimensions as well, right? Now this over here looks interesting that way. What do we got over here then? I like the lay of the land. Whew! Good shot. Ooh, and I like those fields. Yeah, we saw one of these before. Okay, I'm getting some... Oh, and a meteorite here. Not so sure about having the meteorite in the back garden. Oh! So that could be a potential place to build maybe like a windmill type building and have it look over the place. There's also a couple of buildings over there. Live in the meteor hole, says Pumnera. I can't really instinctively think of anything interesting I'd do with it. Now what's that? Some sort of harbour? Like a dock? Didn't expect to see something like that. Go exploring in the Twilight Forest. It often has nice alcoves and structures. Doesn't that place try to kill you, Cuplex? Dock M77, says Pale Ghost. Dock M77, yeah, it's a dock. This is also a structure I saw in Fullcraft, I believe. Only the dungeons try to kill you, most of it is peaceful. Well, how do we get there? And is it easy to get back and forth between it and... this is a lovely little village right here. Oh, there's bees literally floating around me right there. What is this building here I see? It's a tent. That is an interesting roof. Thatch. Is there a witch inside? Oh, there is. Wait, is that a witch spawner? Wait, I need a torch. I clearly need a torch. Please have a torch. Yeah, torch. Torch. Quickly. Whew. What if we built a farm or base around a witch spawner? That is... can we pick those up? That might be worth coming back for. What is this place like? It'd probably be a bit of a... not terribly interesting place to build a base, but... it could work. What do you think, peeps? Take the spawner, says Ronium. Mark it on the map. Set a waypoint. So peeps don't want me to settle here by the sounds of it. Waypoint it. Can it be picked up though? We'll waypoint it. Which spawner is it? Which spawner? Which type of spawner? It's a witch spawner. No, which spawner is it? Jeez, I don't know. Silk touch spawners. I think it would require a test rather than assuming we can silk touch it. But there may be a way to get our hands on it. I'm a little disappointed with the biomes we've been seeing so far. It doesn't feel very diverse. Maybe the game was sort of set up to not really have a lot of biomes. I'm not sure. There's mycelium over there. And then there's a pirate ship. And this over here. Is that it? Is that what I spam out to? Just this little thing right here? What about a sky base just in the middle of an ocean, right, with nothing around it? Would that be desirable at all? Like, there's not a lot around here at the moment. And then there's this little island. Sounds boring, says Benismon. It depends on what you build. I don't really have an idea in mind for what would be up there. Let's try and take off in that direction. Yeah, the main thing is having the right kind of inspiration. It's super important. This pack might have carry on. Shift click, right click with an empty hand to see if you can pick it up with things like chests and spawners. A little late for that, but yeah. This is a nice biome. I like this wood type. This is pretty reasonable. I like the environment. Let's see what biome it borders in the future. Okay, I'm going to ping up over it. Oh, it's huge. Okay. There are definitely ridiculously oversized biomes in this. Wow. And that is, I believe, I was going to say it was a vanilla one, but it's not, is it? Don't think vanilla generates these things with quite as many bones. Okay, there is something different over there. Okay, it's that type of biome again. We've seen a lot of that. Another peacock. Oh, there we go. And then more biomes. No fancy schmancy ones though. I think we saw some pretty fancy ones on our first travel outwards. Way better than what we've seen so far here. I love those big trees. I think we might open up Journey Map and have a little look in there. I think it would be a smart idea to do that. Let's have a look. Because we've just been going off and off and off. Yeah, look, these biomes are massive. So when we first explored, we went in an entirely different direction. That looks really strange. Look at that. Huh. And then it goes all the way through that biome. So, meteorite there. I could have swore we found like a mesa-like biome. What do you think, peeps? Keep exploring or pick something already? I'm not really... I wanted to feel very inspired. And it hasn't come to me yet. The closest I've gotten to is that over there. However, the type of building you do near an environment like this, kind of the stuff that takes a lot of time and attention. I'm a little bit torn between focusing on base and focusing on learning the mods, you know. A lot of people are saying literally everyone in chat is saying explore. Well, if you feel the same way, then that's probably a good idea for us to keep exploring, right? Because clearly then we haven't found something. Oh, someone's saying put on slime. Now, I didn't take full damage, did I then? But yeah. Has this thing got energy it's possibly running out of? No, it's got durability though. Well then, we will continue to bounce, but not very far. Whoa! Kind of looks all the same again. All the same types of biomes. There's a really big exposed meteorite there. That's crazy. Ooh, what is that thing? That that's got my attention right there. What are you? And what are you doing? That's amazing. I love that. Can you go inside it? I don't think so. It's just a thing. Like a tendril coming out of the ground. By the way, we've had noises in the air, and I've just been completely oblivious because I'm an idiot. Odd Exeter, thank you ever so much for subscribing. Very kind of you to do that. Also very kind of you to gift subs to Puglover4321 and Pale Ghost 69 15 minutes ago. I apologise. I've been so caught up with the exploring. I've just been doing nothing but paying attention to that. And I've missed your gifting of the subs. So thank you so much for doing that. It's nice of you to support the community. Pale Ghost, Pug Lover, you're now subscribers. We also got a Sphere here, resubscribing for 10 months. A Sphere, thank you ever so much for 10 months of support, dude. Appreciate it. Build a treehouse around the weird tree. You know, whenever you see a nice Minecraft tree, and you think like treehouse and all that kind of stuff, you always just need so much space that you're going to end up building a giant square blob on top of a thing. Like, a structure has to be very large for you to then go and inhabit it in Minecraft, unless you actually want like a minuscule base for some reason. And in modded, I'm pretty sure we're going to need to just have like a work area. We could just pick the middle of a forest or that swamp that we had before and just have a clearing. It won't be very exciting, but it'll give us like a work area. That's the other thing that's hard about building a base in modded, is that I'm like not got much idea as to how much space the projects are going to take up, right? Which is perhaps why underground bases are easier in modded. I really do love the idea of doing something in the end dimension as well, but probably not ready for that. Like if we had a load of glass smelted up, and we just built like a glass platform in the end, and you had the void underneath you, that would be pretty entertaining, I think. I think it may be time to consider not looking for something so glamorous, although there's a crazy looking tree over there, and maybe just doing something functional. In which case I've got a good idea as to where I'd like to go. There is certainly a big tree up there, isn't there? You can always make a new base later on, says Agostogus. That's true, but I kind of like to get settled in and pick something that I think is going to be there for the long term, right? Okay, there's some big hills over there. That is a gorgeous massive tree. That's really well generated. I like that a lot. There's two of them actually together. This is 3 of them. Wow. This is a nice old spot. Is that 4? It's almost part of the same bit. Hey, there's quite a few of these trees here. Let's have a look from up here. So, that's like a big super tree. And then there's that over there. I think we're going to go over here and have a look. There's a meteorite in the side of it. Build on the island, says Matrix Master. I'm thinking our objective here is to learn the mods. So we've invested a bit of time in exploring. It feels like the world's generation is not quite suited for what I would have hoped for. Like, I haven't really seen anything that lends to a particular style or looks terribly unique. It's all very very colourful plains, a lot of prettiness, and you know, the sort that you build like humble little buildings in as opposed to a big structure. Oh, okay, I see what's going on. I see what's going on. Okay, so I'm going to go look at the map again. That there, I quite liked. I think that's the spot. Or was it there? We have travelled a long, long way. I think it was closer. I think it was here. So potentially just go in the middle of that area, clear out some trees, and just set up a work area for projects. People are saying there's another spawner. Ah, okay. Another spawner. Yep. Let's have a torch at the ready. Let's eat food before we go in. That thing is a bundle of food. How are we doing on this old thing? Very good. Just need some dairy in my life. Need to milk a cow. Wait, you're a zombie spawner. Not the same type, is it? Right, iridium shards. Can't help but feel that they're valuable later on. Golden apple. I was going to take all this stuff. Yeah, whatever. Right. Okay, so what do you peeps think? We go back to the nice swampy area, clear out some trees, fill in the water, and just have a platform to work on and work with the mods. You see, one of the things about having a base is environment. Like in vanilla, there's so much more transport, like out and about, and you know, you see your base from outside. But in modded, you're gonna have your head in a book most of the time, right? Crafting and working your way through these mods and tech. So if we can't find the inspiration for doing a base that, you know, we would observe from the outside, it kind of makes sense, I think, to just go for something simple. Skybase is Darkness Rise. Again, a skybase is good if you've got a shape and stuff in mind. If I had a little more time for research and whatnot, it could be doable. There's always something I could come up with, but I mean, literally the only time I've had to do this stuff for the streams is when I stream, as I'm really busy with other stuff at the moment. So we should probably focus on just learning, you know, learning the mods. Echo Wolf 0 is here subscribing. Echo Wolf, thank you ever so much for your subscription. I appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the stream. What is that? Slate from Quark. That is a vanilla-like mod. It might just be a blessing that we found this. That's a lot. That's a lot. Let's put that in the dank null. Okay. That might be a texture we can build with, is what I'm thinking. If we do a little bit more eating, then we can get all of it while we're here. Thank goodness for this unbreakable. Alright? Unbreakable hammer. Wow. That was crazy. Right, we've got a stupid amount of that stuff now. Shall I get some gravel as well while there's a massive patch? Let me just ruin this area a little bit more, you know? Right, now I've got a good old supply of gravel as well if I need it. Look at me, just wrecking the environment that I'm in. Oh, except we need to put gravel in here. And then put flint in there as well, I guess. Cool. Got some supplies for the future. Pale Ghost says, oh, I was hoping the Skelly would get gravelled. Me too. I thought it was going to get wrecked. Land in the water, please. Yeah, that'll do. We probably need to switch over now, don't we? I should probably set up a waypoint for where we're going to. Right, not going to give it a name just yet, as I'm not entirely sure if it's the right spot or not. How do you make the Indestructible Tool? Says Penguindu30 Thor. You can watch my last stream on my second channel to get the ins and outs, but basically you make reinforced plates, I think, and you make 5 of them, and you make a tool that has lots of modifiers using paper. That is, you know, not the one we saw before, is it? So let's go check it out. I got this thing at the ready. It's called a torch. So you're a zombie spawner again. How boring. How very, very boring. Right, more things. And we'll put them in storage later. Flower circles? Flower circles? Were there flower circles somewhere back there? Do you know what? I think we're going to have to build... my mind's ticking over now. On the way back to this location. It's starting to think a little bit. Like, you could do this, you could do that. We're going to have to build something. I don't know what it's going to be, but we're going to have to build something. Okay, we're on our way, at least. Trial moving on the zombie spawner to see if it works with the witches. I should have done that. I should have done that. That would have been a great idea. Jaworski. Probably butchered your name, I apologise. Next one we see that ain't a witch one, we got to try it. Blob Hill says I followed. Thank you for following, dude. Okay, that I think is the biome. It's got the vibes, yeah. Now we want to pick the rough center of it. Okay. We are there. I marked that bit there, I think. Let's get to it. Oh, the compression, says Ben Simon. Is that when I fly, the video goes awful, does it? Okay, the center of this thing is just over there, 130 blocks away. It doesn't go awful, says Blob Hill. Maybe it depends on what quality you're watching in or something like that. Oh yeah, there was that bone thing here. Okay, let's plop down our modular storage. That is the wrong modular storage. Let's pop down the right modular storage. Cool, and we shall dump things into it. Yep, that thing, those things. Have some gravel. Okay, we also now have this slate. I want to know what it can be used for. So we can chisel to slate bricks. I don't think that texture particularly looks good in this environment though. And the sun is setting on us. Build the time in a bottle. Very good, build the time in a bottle. Very good, says Orange Dodo. What does the time in the bottle do, though? That's what I need to know. Yeah, I don't picture that blue, even if it's like stone brick, particularly fitting into this area very well. Blobhill says, so you are a modder. I'm not a modder, I'm just a modded player at the moment. Apparently it'll make things faster. It collects time and then you can tick accelerate blocks, says Matrix Master. Wow, that sounds OP. I guess that's good for growing crops, right? There's a beehive up there, gorgeous. So yeah, maybe what we'll do is chop down a couple of trees in the swamp and have a structure coming out of it. Ooh, I wonder if basalt would look good coming out of the water. Now we may need to craft a chisel here. Let's check out our basalt. We do have some. I'll take a few stacks. We need a chisel. It's not the first item in the mod. I wonder where in here it is. There it is. So we can make a diamond chisel, an eye chisel. That's the best one, isn't it? So diamond chisel, redstone and gold, stick and diamond. Isn't that just easy? Is this a crafting grid over here? Can I snap that into there? Oh, beautiful. Make me one. Oh! Oh, you are too good. Too good to me. I'll have one of those. Sweet. Oh, that's amazing. Right, well, we've got a chisel sorted out. We've got the eye chisel straight away from the get-go. This means I can preview what things look like in a group. Very cool. It's nice to variate your textures a little bit together, so let's look for some could potentially mix well. I've got a feeling I really like that. We can mix it alongside those. Those three can probably go together. There's definitely a few tiled options that would work well. Maybe even that one in there. Right, so how do I go about doing this is a good question. Let's make 5 different textures that we can mix together. First one, we'll go for that. Second one, third one, and then the fourth one there, and the fifth one next to it, I believe. Right, so did I do the last one properly? Well, I have done now. Okay, so I don't know what shape we're going to build in, and I don't know where this is really going to start. It's more of an experiment to see if we can have something come out of the middle here. Now, how big does this thing want to be? Like, we've got to... Oh god, I've got to think a lot about this. The problem with bases is always just like expansion and whatnot. Tower, says the only Fred. Yeah, towers are a little tricky to make good in my opinion. To make look good even. We can probably start by placing a block. I don't think we're going to go circular. I think what we need to do is go square. Have multiple shapes so we can expand off of like a square layout. And then we need some complementing textures. So luckily for us we can place off of these blocks. And to give you an idea of what the randomization feels like, we are going to literally just scroll through some of these blocks. Something like that. So far so good if you ask me. So I could see that as a wall working just fine rising out of here. I feel like it actually works pretty well. The green of this area, just the colour kind of works with it in the background. It's not too vibrant, it suits having something dark here. We need to find complementing textures now. We need to find the accents and the shapes that are going to complement our base wall. Our base wall is going to be this. I'm going to grab some regular chests and put them nearby to store these materials in as we figure this out. Something golden. I was thinking silvery. I think metallic, something structural, but we could also go with wood, and we shouldn't use the same type. We'd need a different type. I'm going to put that there and chuck those in there for now. Looks very alligator. Perfect for swamps, says Lily Joy. Purple wood would go well with the basalt. Purple wood? What types of wood have we collected so far? Nothing purple. So I think we've got brick, right? Wood and brick can go together. Brick and metal-ish can go together. That's for sure. We could use something like andesite, although I think... Oh, amaranth planks. It might be this right here. Okay, we might end up using a little bit of bone meal. Let's grab our watering can as well. That should probably be in my backpack, really. And while we're here, let's put some slate away. How about silverwood? There's probably a lot of different types of woods we could use. Peeps are saying the amaranth is right here. Yeah, that's because I picked it out, right? I got to do something while I remember. Got to make a thumbnail for each video. Alright. Okay, land there. Good. Before we do too much in this area, I think what I'd like to do is something like that. Because this is the biome that we're going to be basing in. So now we've got a little something like that. Let's check out the journey map. There's going to be trees over there, obviously. There's going to be trees in all sorts of directions. I don't even know what direction we're exploring in now, but we... looks like I've come to the ocean. We're going to go in search of a new type of wood and a space to grow this one without... Great, I came all the way to the ocean. Where am I? Am I here? Must be here. It's showing me other things. Maybe if I go that direction. Hello, inhabitants of this area, who I will coexist with. I'm not going to go slaughtering them all, peeps. Jeez, calm down. Okay, let's go this way along the coastline. Are you going to do anything with the skeleton thing near your base, says Oranjo Doodoo. What's the skeleton thing? What is that? By the way, we had a noise in the air that I might have once again not read out because I'm just exploring and absorbed, you know. Echo Wolf 0, thank you ever so much for subscribing. Oh yeah, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. Right, there we go. And it's those type of trees, not the ones I'm looking for, clearly. What about using the bone block for the building, says Carl Kulais. That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea at all. It would be a little yin-yang with the black. When you use opposite colours like that in a build, I find it can be maybe a little bit difficult to strike the correct balance, let's say. That is just something to keep in mind. Oh man, this is like, if we're going to have to go off in the distance to get resources, like, there's going to be some travelling around. Maybe I should consider using materials that I can grab from underground, like stone. What's that? That's brownish. That might be useful. It's mud, and it becomes mud, but it makes mud, and can it be chiseled? No, I think it's useless to me. Go away, mud. Alright, that's silver wood. Over there might be of some use. Not entirely sure. Maybe I should have collected these. Should have thought ahead, you know. Sandstone or stripped oak? Yellow and black can look good together. I don't think it's going to look good in that. Oh wait, we can't have stripped wood because it's 1.12. Right, that wasn't in 1.12, I'm pretty sure. That's a little too pale. That silver wood behind me, I think, was too silvery. Need something... Ooh, what's this? Ooh, I like that. It's almost like a stone. Might be a little too repetitive. Maple wood. Potentially a little too repetitive, like the... what am I saying? There's a lot of... Oh, jeez, I'm making a mess of this. There's a lot of contrast in it. Like textures that have spiky bits. Mineral woods. Mineral would look great if I could find a mineral tree. Yeah, and that becomes like chacha wood, doesn't it? I don't think we're going to go with maple. It's kind of annoying that like I'm not in creative mode and I'm not just picking blocks out of an inventory, that I have to run around, look for something and try and remember. What's that there? Is that a rubber tree? few trees in this area now. That is really nice. Ironwood. Look how dark it is. That might be that's our texture. That's got to work. That has got to work with it, okay? And its planks are a light colour that might... I think ironwood might be the one. I like that we found this. Ironwood. Ironberries. Say what? And then... Wait, where's a sapling though? Ironwood sapling. Okay, let's hope we get more of those. Don't want to be trying to farm a rare thing. Can I use my watering can a little bit here? Yeah, I can. That's beautiful. Alright. Wait, did I use the wrong sapling? I did. Oh, somehow I used the wrong sapling. Okay. Hey, Suma, love the content. My favourite streamer. Love the Hermitcraft series. Got any tips for someone that is going to start streaming, says Will Morgan. Yeah, my tips would be, first of all, don't go splashing out on fancy equipment and stuff like that. Best thing to do is to get going, just start streaming and find out if it's for you. Watching a stream is different from doing a stream. So it might not be as enjoyable as it is to watch one, to do. Or it might be. The best thing to do is just to start. And don't worry too much about like not having fancy overlays and equipment and stuff like that. Just get started. Just get rolling with whatever you got and find out if you like it or not. And focus on having a good time when you do it. Okay, we got a lot of saplings that time, and that is promising. 5 saplings. Why did we get so little before? Let's try and grow it with this thing again. Okay, no growth, but what if I give it... I think they do, I think they complement each other. I think it helps. And don't use a condenser microphone. These need sound treatment, says Hades Stamps. Yeah, if you use a condenser mic, then you're going to need to learn, you know, how to mix and how to EQ, and then you need to sort of figure out your environment as well. Like, I tried a condenser mic in my old place, and it sounded awful. Mainly because of the way the room was. It was like wooden flooring, and it had a bass trap in the corner, and it just didn't work out. You know, so that's another reason not to go getting all the fancy equipment. Like, you need a bit of experience. You need time to research and learn this stuff, and you know, what's the point if you don't enjoy it? And you got to do it to find out if you enjoy it. What kind of microphone are you using right now, says Robbie Pinetti. I am using a Logitech G330, which is just this old school little gaming headset. For some reason, it just has a really nice mic, and this is like, I think I've got 4 headsets, like one that was totally busted, and then I've got like 3. This one's sort of relatively new. I think I opened it like a year ago. Basically, I've been like buying them whenever I see them on eBay or whatever, and I've got like a few pairs because they're no longer in production. Now that's rubberwood. That's another one that fits with what we've got going on. So we're going to go with rubberwood and ironwood, I think, as our textures of choice. Maybe what we'll do is clear out some space underneath our base as well and have a little tree farm down there. So we've got 2 wooden textures that are probably going to work well with each other, and what we've got already. Let's say we try and keep this down to 3 materials. I think I'm going to go with the ironwood planks. Rubberwood doesn't actually have planks, so that would be like your 3rd complementary material. Is there anything else we could chuck in the mix, peeps? Any ideas? Oh, I'm eating ironberries. And what did that do to me? It gave me a whole bunch of things. It froze me to the ground. I can't do it. Wait, I can jump though. Ah! Where am I? Oh, back to normal. Jeez. Jeez Louise. Basalt, says Game Night. That, we've already done that. That's the thing. Basalt is it. What is that? That's crazy. We could use some of this as well. Zebra wood. Sweet. I'm going to call it Zedaf wood. Okay, there we go. I don't know why. Zebra made me think of Zedaf. What can I say? He's not stripy. Black stained clay, says Brian. Yeah, thinking with the old vanilla blocks. Yeah. Except we haven't seen any clay anywhere yet. Is that more of the same or something weird and wacky and wonderful and different? Palm wood. So we're collecting some exotic woods. Maybe that'll be how we decorate the interiors, right? Some exotic woods going on. I wonder if there's any more in this area. I don't think this is the one for my base. It probably is, actually. Probably managed to wander back into my base. No, I'm over here. Maybe it's that big. Maybe it goes across all of that direction. Right, anyway, that's the waypoint. We'll start going that way a little bit. That's a nice wood. Wisdom wood. That is a really nice texture. That's going to be good for interior. Oh, I might have cleared a little bit more than I intended there. Oh, and we've upgraded. Oh, and there's this. Oh, a piece of candy. Oh, a noise in my ear. It's Tellero. Why am I drifting upwards into the sky? Resubscribe for 3 months. And how you doing today? I'm doing great. I'm doing really good. Thanks for asking. I'm stoked that we have found a little bit of inspiration. An idea has come to mind, and I think we're going to be able to make something work here. I am also thinking, as we expand the base idea we've got, we're going to need a second basalt type material. I think there will end up being too many faces that are just made of basalt, and then you're going to need to see something else with it, and I don't know what that is. Don't know what it is yet, but we'll figure it out. Different materials for different sections of expansion, says Jawoski. Well, from the outside, I think the build is going to be very patchworky. And then the inside will probably not relate to the outside. I find when you build in Minecraft and you build a base, if you're trying to make the inside and the outside work together, usually there's like what looks good on the outside doesn't give you enough space on the inside. And yeah, trying to get the two to work for functionality, not so great. If you're just building because, you know, it's fun to have a base and put things in it like sofas and beds, like if you're thinking like that, then you can actually do it pretty easy. But if you're thinking like functionality, like redstone contraptions, it gets really tricky. Try brownstone maybe, says Kalalia. I think I know what one you're on about, and yeah, that might actually look alright. Okay, so now we're back. We're going to put down our next chest. In here we'll put all the types of woods and saplings that we have managed to gather, and other things as well, I'm sure. Did we get a zebra wood? A ZF wood sapling? Oh, we didn't. Oh, what a shame. And iron, where's the iron? Oh, there it is, ironwood. Okay, so ironwood. Oh, we also got wisdom wood. That stuff looks awesome. So I reckon this will look good here. Can come out of the ground like that. Yeah, that's going to look good alongside it. Wisdom would be the other contender, although that's very nice. Now, let's put you... Yeah, a little too light for that bit. That's fine then. So the other one wins. And we've got to think a little bit about structure and shape now. So let's go 1, 2, 3. How far along do I want this to go? 7, 8, 9. I think that is 10. Is that the wrong wood? It's the wrong wood. Wouldn't you know it? I've done the wrong wood. Ah. Now it's going to take forever to mine. What is that plus 10 or plus 50 things that are coming up on the screen, says I'm a Lucia. I have no idea, but I am committed to not dying. Let's get some air. Oh yeah, it's the old school, no update aquatic, right? Old school way of doing things here. So that's where it's going to come and meet over the other side for now. Not too close to the tree. Probably going to put a window in the middle of that. Now the wisdom wood can make a dark log. That might be useful for us. What are we going to do next? I'm going to take my basalts, I think. Just get a bit more of that wall together. Hop over here. Hop back over there. Ah, too much hopping. Too much hopping for me. Too much hip hopping. Right. Let's go ahead and go up by 1. We'll put one more on the edge. Oh god, the squishiness. So what do you think, peeps? Whoopsie doozy. Not bad, right? So far, gonna have to figure out a lot more of this as we go. We need to get some of the wood crafted up now. Need to farm some more of it as well. Amaranth plank floor. Oh yeah, we went round with that sapling and never actually grew it into a tree when we were out in the open space. That, I think it's a oh, that's awful. No, that's not a nice texture. Well, we've ruled that one out. We've ruled that one out, peeps. What I actually came here for was... wait, what am I doing here? This thing's so funky. 8. And again. So now I have to tell it that. Can you craft 1? Is 1 8? Is 4 32? That's what I'm thinking. I'm not so sure if this is going to work or not. We need to sleep in a bed. We'll soon find out though. We will persevere. This mod pack looks complex, says Sleepy Flaz. It's full of mods. Loads of them in here. Carl Coulisse says it's a little dark, but it looks good. Dark is what we're going for, actually. We want the big, dark, brooding building coming out of the swamp. I do actually think this ironwood stuff might be a little too soft for it. And do you know what I really could do with scaffolding? Building in the swamp is going to be a pain in the butt because we're going to fall into the water all the time. We need some temporary blocks to get about. I also don't really know what I'm going to do with this. Like, am I going to build a little window sticking out? You see, I can tell already. I can see it working against the other wood, but not against this basalt so much. Ebony wood is a dark wood. It sounds like it is as well. None of those have dark, like, inner woods. And I don't really want to go on a hunt for something. Use the wisdom wood planks. Aren't they bright or were they dark? Oh no, those are dark. Oh, I'm gonna have to think about this workflow here. We need to make a path across the water so I don't keep jumping back and forth. Clear that. Hello, there we go. Let's make clear that. Okay, so we'll make 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. Maybe we need to think a little bit beyond the vanilla blocks, like some sort of ledge block. Cut off the side might work better if we had a window here. That's got like a specky kind of ness to it. It's very structured actually. It looks like it's the wood's been through a factory, if that makes sense. That might be good on the inside somewhere. This is awful doing this. It's so derpy. Actually kind of looks alright. I think we might be on something. The problem is that like trying to use these wooden shapes to make like window ledges is too classic. We're going with something that's like a bit more industrial. So I think maybe let's just focus on getting a big shape to put together and put in more of the wood and the basalt and spaces for windows. Looks like a good floor block, says Anarchist. It does, doesn't it? It looks like a very good floor block. Okay, so more of those. And the other one was the ironwood, so we're going to end up growing some of this stuff. Let's go and put this thing a little deeper. Eventually it will come all the way down to the ground. But for now, it will be fine doing just this. Going in a little bit deeper there. On this side, it's going to turn the corner and come across into this space. Probably by another 9 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That means the ironwood goes in front of it. Let's put 1, 2, 3 like that. Not so bad. Is it possible to chisel the wood blocks? Says Kyle Billison. It might be, yeah. That might be a thing. Now I need to get on top of here. And then place a bunch of these. And then do the bits in the water. If you want an industrial block, look at factory blocks in Chisel, says Big Hagrid. That is a great idea. You've just reminded me of how easy it is to make those blocks as well. Like a little bit of iron and stone and you get a whole bunch of them. Really cool way to make building accessible. Okay. Break that. Convenient lily pad is convenient, says Jack Frost. Yeah, but they're not all that convenient, are they? They're convenient when they're there, but then sometimes they're not. Sometimes they're not available. Okay, that's a floaty thing that happens to be in the wall. Let's go have a look at factory blocks from Chisel. Oh, this is just so painful, trying to get through this swamp all the time. We'll figure something out. We'll figure something out. So, factory blocks. What do we see here? The classics. I've seen these textures many times. A little too industrial for me. I don't think there's going to be much use for them on the outside. Do we have access to sloped blocks in this? Now, what would that stuff be called? Carpenters? Don't see the slopey things. Chiseled obsidian or voidstone, says Cuplex. Voidstone is purple. I don't think purple's going to go in this area at all. Obsidian, again, purple. Frames. Someone says use frames. Let's have a look. Oh, there's so much stuff. That's what I was thinking of. Reinforced frame slant. Sticks and iron ingots. That's kind of a pretty reasonable way to craft up some slopes. So we can go with slope shapes maybe on the roofs. I think something reddish, dark and reddish might mix in. Literally like that, but this is probably not very advisable. Oh look, bricks are different. I like that one. Jasper bricks, eh? Polished jasper. Where's jasper? Is that like... Ah, that's like slate. So if I go underground and find some jasper, that might be a really nice texture to mix in. Also that, wet mud bricks from dirt. Dirt plus bucket makes this wet mud stuff, right? Probably more like mud than it will like brown. It's going to take us a while to discover them, but there are certainly things in this pack. Let's go back to Chisel. We've done basalt. That stuff right there looks gorgeous. Brownstone, yeah. We had a suggestion for that earlier. I really like that texture. So hopefully we can use regular sand and clay. It's kind of going through all the sandstone at the moment. I can see that working. Okay, I want to start to craft some more stuff up. We really need a better situation here. Better situation. I think I'm going to jump the gun a little bit and say that our texture for the inside floor will be this. Put it there. And we'll make ourselves a workwear area, right? X, take off your slime boots for building. Good idea. We can put the regular ones on now. In fact, we're not in need of some of this stuff. Are we? Put the tool forge in there as well. Cool. And I don't have a lot of this left. Alright, that'll do. So, I want my chests for building. Gonna chuck all the woods in there. Gonna need to pick up our modular storage. Remember Midori blocks in Fullcraft 2? Says Cuplex. Ooh, that was actually from Hermit Pack, where I tried to get a bit of lore into my build to create like a backstory for it, and it was that like that block, which I love by the way. I think that block should be in vanilla. It was like, I don't know, powering. I think we made like a cactus power system and temples all revolving around it. That was a really, really fun execution of a base. Now, if you think back to that series, if you saw it, that is how a base should be done in modded. Like, you start with something that can be modular and expansive, because each of your little projects, if you're like me, you don't know how much space they're going to take up. Hopefully we can achieve that with the layout we're gunning for right here. Now I need some more wisdom wood planks, so let's open this thing up and get 6 more, that's it for now. We've got to figure out how we're going to farm some more of it. Cool, we've got a little working platform here now, that's good. Going to throw the bed down over here as well. And then we want to start crafting stuff, I believe. We may need some iron in here. Okay, that didn't make 8, did it? Counts differently. Right, now let's think about... I don't think we need any of this bookmarked over here. We need to bookmark the frame we're trying to make. So reinforced, why is it reinforced? What's the difference? Did it say it won't burn? Fuel details. Can I just do that, peeps? Because that's easier to make. Let's go ahead and add that and the slope. Could probably add all of them, but for now I'm going to keep things simple and do those. There's a few shapes available there. You can do the normal slants, they are cheaper, says the only Fred. We'll do that then. Okay, so we're going to get some sticks. I think we've already got some in here. Yeah, we've got 10. That's not a lot. What can we do? We will take that and make a bunch of sticks. Chuck them up there. Get rid of that. Okay, now can we shift in that recipe? We can. Nice. And then the other one was pretty simple, wasn't it? Yeah, should be able to remember that. There we go, we got a whole stack. Cool. We need some more ironwood next. Let's have a look. What do we got? Yikes, we're running low. So, ironwood, I've got bone meal. If I grab a piece of dirt from somewhere, then we're good. Asuma, do you plan on uploading this to YouTube, says Yenis Solosian. I do. All of my streams are uploaded to YouTube on my second channel. Okay. Up you go. Down you come. Pale Ghost says, why not make a clearing so you have tons of trees? I kind of want to keep the natural environment as it is. Wow, all of that stuff sank straight to the bottom. So I don't have to like rebuild anything or have bits of it that don't look right or natural, you know? I'm trying to keep it all here. Okay, I need a way on top of this thing. Now, how far out of the ground do I also want to come with this? I'm gonna show you another part of this build right now that's important. Let's go ahead and move lots of things off of here. Put those down there. Okay, in terms of height, I think we're probably getting... got to think about the tree line. This is probably it. This is probably it right here. Okay, so what we're going to do is build up a little bit of these walls on either side up to this point. A bit more than that, really. Okay, that's good. Over on this side, do a bit more. Very nice. There we go. Okay, then we're going to fall down, apparently. Jeez. Good timing. Good timing. Do you know what? I probably need another one of these anyway. So I'm going to come down here, do that. Chop it down. Does this mod contain vein miner, says iCaz. It does, and we're using it. We are using it. Okay, to get up there, I'm going to make myself a little temporary staircase. This texture looks nice next to that one, though, which is good. Right, here's the thing, okay? Here's what I'm going to do next. Okay, is it making any sense? Have you figured it out? I have figured it out. We're going to need more of that. Then we're going to need that. Let's go for 4 on each side. Okay, we're going to put this in these 2 places. Over on the other side, same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. By the way, we got a noise in the ear from Spidey Wren for 34 months. Again, for some reason today I'm completely immersed and ignoring the noises in my ear. 36 months of wonderful content. Keep up the great work and have fun playing whatever you choose to play. Spidey Wren, thank you so much for the nice message and support. I appreciate it, dude. Also, tell Ryo, subscribe for 3 months, saying, how are you doing today? I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. I apologise for the late reply. Look at me. I'm a terrible streamer. Not paying any attention. Okay, this better work, because this is where we're going to step back and see if our hard work has paid off. Oh, I think it might have. Good God, stop falling under stuff. I reckon it could work. It's gonna need. Okay, I think this is gonna work. It's gonna need more stuff as we make this shape bigger. Oh, the trees are like right in front of it. As we make this shape bigger, it's gonna need more stuff in there. But I think I know where we're going with this build now. I like it. It's gonna be an interesting one. Brownstone is gonna be what we seek to add into the mix next. Nope, that didn't work. There we go. It's on my list, peeps. It's on my list. We shall not miss it. Is Nightbot a real person or just a bot? Can't tell, says Orange Studio. It is not a real person, it is a bot. I'm telling you. We can also clear out a lot of this junk into here, right? All this junk in the trunk. I'm not going to eat those again. Not willingly, anyway. Not willingly, if you ask me. Peeps, this is where we're going to wrap our live stream up. I hope you have enjoyed yourself today. We've got a base going. We're going to do some base building now. It's going to be interesting. But that's the end of the stream. So thank you to everyone who subscribed, resubscribed, donated, and cheered. As always, I appreciate your support. Thank you to all of my Patreons. And I'm going to go raid Wells Knight right now, who's streaming some RimWorld. And yeah, be sure to hit the raid button if you want to join in the raid. That's it from me. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.